Ladies and gentlemen, on December 14th, there is going to be a solar eclipse. Now, if you are in North America, chances are you will not see this. But if you are in South America, in Chile or Argentina, you will see the full effect of this thing. And usually, if you're in a location where you won't see it, they always live stream these things. So I might try to get a glimpse of it online, but the headline is what really drew me in. So, in 13 days, a total solar eclipse will plunge a sliver of South America into darkness. Now, look at the next line. The sun's magnificent corona will appear for upward of 2 minutes during totality. Mm. And coronavirus is real bad down there in South America too. Certain parts far worse than others, like Brazil, it's really bad. Okay, so in less than 2 weeks, so this is December 2nd, so more like 12 days for us. But in less than 2 weeks, parts of South America will be visited by the moon's shadow, and a total solar eclipse blots out the sun for just over 2 minutes. This follows a similar event on July 2nd last year, when mid afternoon darkness descended on Chile and Argentina as a total eclipse cast a shadow on the landscape. In an unusual coincidence, Chile and Argentina will both find themselves in the path of totality for the second time in 531 days, with December 14th event stretching 600 miles south of its predecessor. This time, however, the ongoing global coronavirus pandemic is likely to complicate or altogether prevent viewing the spectacle by eclipse. Yeah, so thousands of people that would normally gather together to watch the eclipse won't be doing that so much this year, or if ever again. People just can't gather like they used to and just stand outside and watch the eclipse. There are people that used to make a whole picnic out of it, just bring food and drinks and go sit out at a park or some open area to watch the eclipse. So, thousands canceling their plans to journey south, as the surge of coronavirus in Europe and the US and elsewhere, with travel restrictions in place. Argentina remains closed to travelers from the United States until further notice, along with most international residents, while Chile just recently announced plans to open its border. All right, everybody. Okay, so if you are in the central part of South America, where you are at least east southeast of Chile through Argentina, you will get the best view on Earth when it comes down to this particular eclipse. So it will be a complete eclipse that will occur when the moon passes between the earth and the sun, casting a shadow within the daylight on earth. And then, of course, it will gradually start getting light again. The eclipse will begin over the south central Pacific Ocean about 90 minutes before reaching the shores of South America, where totality will commence on Mocha Island a minute before 1 p.m. on December 14th. The shadow, 56 miles wide, wow, that's a big shadow, will sweep rapidly east southeast. Mm-mm-mm. So that should be one Very spectacular view up in the sky. Man, just really literally about 2 weeks from the blood moon. So there's another eclipse occurring in the world. That is just amazing. It really is. The eclipse will bring about a sudden nightfall atop 3 tornadoes along the Chile-Argentina border. Wow. Thereafter, the shadow slides into Argentina, so they're saying as long as weather permits, you should be able to see this if you're in that location. So only a small community dot pathway of totality before the shadow exits offshore into the Gulf of St. Matthias, eventually to the open Atlantic. Mm-mm-mm. So within the path of totality, you could expect to see a deep twilight to set in within a matter of 30 seconds or a minute, transforming an early afternoon into a dusty scene with pastel hue of orange about the horizon and azure overhead. More spectacular than the abrupt darkening will be emergence of the corona. Okay, so the sun's vaporous atmospheric traces the magnetic field with a visible light. Okay, so that's the corona. Tendrils of milky white, luminous highlight the corona, protruding millions of miles into space. So I'll put a picture, the hue of light that you see around there, that's what they're talking about. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, mm-mm-mm. I was looking at the 2021 calendar for all of the lunar eclipse and solar eclipse. 2021 will not disappoint. Let's just put it that way. It's going to be a lot of spectacular things going on in the skies. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.